granddaddy of them all.
We have the best college basketball teams in the country, the best conference.
One bounce finds Pickett, three-point shot, Tim Pickett, good shot, Pickett from downtown Greensboro.
Because there's so much pageantry, there's so much fanfare, so much tradition.
1, 2, 3,
Tailgating that's going on in the parking lot.
Maryland crab. Maryland crab.
The smoke that's coming from the barbecue grills. That just means that this is a very enjoyable experience.
Maniac fans.
I think the people in the ACC, the fans, that is, they really appreciate good basketball.
In 2004, the fans got what they came for.
It's good from the left corner, Mike Jones.
Every year, the ACC Tournament brings out the animal in everyone.
Yeah, it's not Dino from the Flintstones. It's actually the turtle. Fear the turtle. Snapping turtle. Snapping turf territory, puppy.
But even by ACC standards, 2004 stretched the boundaries. It was surprising, spiritual.
I'll be on my knees all night.
Sublime.
Phillip, good head and shoulders fake, gives it up. Clark to jam, and the Cavs are up 2-0.
And flat-out sensational. It was also the toughest ticket in town.
Any extras? Any extras?
Why I cared about this? Because I want to see a great tournament. It's the best tournament in the country.
Game 1 featured two teams that needed a great win. Number 9 Clemson and Virginia, which needed a great ACC tournament showing to make the NCAA.
The Cavaliers are 17-11 and don't think that in the back of their minds they're not entertaining thoughts if they can win tonight, pull a shocker tomorrow against number 1 Duke, and maybe get to Saturday of this ACC tourney. They may just have a chance to get themselves an at-large bid to the NCAA field of 65.
With 2 regular season wins over Clemson, Virginia was favored.
Play hard, we'll work hard for it. All right, guys? Let's go, guys. Good luck.
But the ACC Tournament is a new season.
Akambala controls midcourt, now dribbles into the lane, kicks to forward, and Sherrod slams it home.
Elton to the box. Elton inside the lane, backs in, throws it up and gets it. Little right-hand baby hook by Elton Brown, good play.
Bounce into the paint to Hobbs, who works inside on Brown, goes back door, and he puts it up and in. And Chris Hobbs gives the Tigers the 10-9 lead.
For most of the first half, the Tigers played even with the Cavs.
Devin, 21 feet, the three. Oh, yes.
That is a pretty shot.
How pretty is that? Hamilton, Shawan Robinson for 3. Got the look and knocked it down.
As the clock ticked down toward halftime, Virginia wore down, and Clemson jumped ahead.
Gets his own rebound off the floor. Now in the lane, he spins, finger rolls, puts it up and in.
Boy. Hamilton across the timeline, got a little opening runner, and got it to go with 2 seconds to play, and that'll be halftime.
The Tigers ended the half with 9 straight points, sending them to the locker room up by 6. Virginia came back on the floor shooting, but they weren't always hitting.
Devin in the corner, lobs it low, Elton Brown. Devin Smith got the start. Devin looks at the 3, and it's just short. Billett with a 2-on-3 to Devin Smith right. Devin pulls for the 3. That's off the front of the rim, no good.
Then again, neither was Clemson.
Now he kicks out to Babalolo. 3 is up, no. Fighting for the rebound. Forward he comes in, then he tries to go backdoor. Can't get it to go down.
5 minutes in, J.R. Reynolds put the Cavs up by 1.
J.R. Reynolds gives it up other side. Elton runs the floor. Elton back in. J.R. little jump shot, good. 13 feet in the lane, and the Cavs have the lead, 41-40.
Seconds later, the Tigers' Lamar Rice tipped the scales back to Clemson. Elton Brown knotted the score at 43. And again at 45.
Two baby bulls banging in there. Elton backed him away. The jumper, yes, sir.
But the Tigers kept the pressure on.
Rice penetrates right of the lane. Fadeaway jumper for Lamar. No. Gets his own rebound. Goes to the basket. Pump fakes, and he puts it up and in. Christie out high, dumping it forward. Right of the lane. 12-foot jumper. Sherrod rattles home good.
With less than a minute to go, Clemson was up by 3.
Bounce pass Robinson. The trap. Robinson. Billett got a hand on it to Reynolds. JR. The layup. It'll go. The layup by JR and one. He'll go to the free throw line. Count the basket.
When a postseason game goes into overtime, you know you're about to witness an amazing basketball tournament.
Came back from behind. We were ahead early, got behind, and came back hopefully just in time.
JR going right side. JR kicking it out. Billett to Devin. Devin inside the arc. Jump shot. Good. No. They called it a 3. The Cavs up 4.
Todd Billett sealed the game for Virginia with some clutch foul shots, giving the Cavs a shot at the defending champs.
We're meeting Duke tomorrow. Did I just jinx it?
Duke's certainly got a great team. They won the tournament 5 years in a row, as you know. Big challenge. Once again, anything can happen when the ball goes up.
Go ahead and come back. Go ahead and come back.
Friday at the ACC Tournament, all of a sudden, everyone's a mind reader.
Carolina's going down. There you go, man.
I foresee the future this year of ACC, and all I see, Wolfpack red and white soaring through the winner's circle. Woo!
Wake Forest is going to win it all. Go Deeks. All right. How about the MD?
We don't want to play anybody.
Yeah, that's right. We're afraid of playing anybody, and everybody's afraid of playing us.
What am I expecting? I'm expecting Maryland to beat Wake Forest tonight. That's what I'm expecting.
Jack's going to beat UNC. Yeah!
Easy for him to say. But what about a guy who does this for a living? Will Duke win again?
Until somebody beats them, they certainly got to be the favorite, but the bottom line is this year they got a tough task. I mean, Virginia comes in, they're a hot club right now, playing well in the first round. Then they get the winner of Georgia Tech, North Carolina. Certainly not an easy task. Georgia Tech beat them earlier in the year. North Carolina lost 2 heartbreakers to them. I think it's going to be a very tough road, but the one thing about Duke, they seem to find a way to win at tournament time. Let's go, baby.
From the Greensboro Coliseum, it is Bloody Friday, quarterfinal day, as we present ACC basketball on this Friday, and the Cavaliers and Duke getting ready to have at it.
Playing its second game in the past 18 hours, Virginia looked fresh at the start.
So Todd Billett, good head and shoulders fake, gives it up. Clark the jam, and the Cavs are up 2-0. Bannister, free throw line, down the lane. He got free. The layup good. 4-0 start for the Hoos. Virginia down 3. The lead pass. Elton got everybody by him, and the layup.
For its part, Duke played like Duke.
Moves it around the top of the circle as the clock winds down. Off the glass with a drive. Good. Passes left side to Dockery. Gets it back top to Deng. Down inside. Nice move. Selden Williams to get the defender to fly by and lays it in.
But gritty play by Dante Minter kept the Hoos within shouting distance. Then J.R. Reynolds got hot.
J.R. Reynolds, the open 3. It's target practice. J.R. Reynolds, the 3-ball right side. Cavs back within 5. Now picks up a little steam, goes down into the painted area, passes out on the left side. Wide open Reynolds for 3, and he swishes another one. You cannot leave him open.
We're going to keep playing. We're going to win this thing.
Playing with heart and soul, the Hoos ran to the locker rooms down by only 6. The Cavs continued their noble quest in the second half. T.J. Bannister found the hoop.
Bannister at the wing baseline. Bannister against Williams, looking for an opening. The little fade away, and he goes baseline, and Selden Williams did not go over to pick him up.
And so did Elton Brown.
Tries to come inside, gives it away to Bannister. Now the drop down pass to Brown, muscles in against Williams, and lays it off the glass.
Defense.
69-60, post entry. Elton inside, goes up, layup, good. He beat Selden Williams to the inside that time, and Virginia within 7. Elton, lane right. Elton, the fadeaway. Elton Brown, 13 feet, lane right. And the Cavs crawling within 5 at 73-68.
But the game belonged to Duke. which showcased the outside finesse of Daniel Ewing. And the inside power of Selden Williams.
Down inside it goes to Selden. They double down on him. He fights between it and lays it in. Strong move by Selden Williams. The lob, the play, the catch. Ewing missed the layup. Williams there on a follow. He got by Elton.
The Devils notched a solid win over a Cavs team that left nothing out on the Greensboro Coliseum floor.
I thought Virginia's performance was great. You know, he's got a young team. Coming into our game, they'd won 5 out of 7, beat 3 top 20 teams, and we played them over a month ago, and the team we played today was much better than the team we played in early February.
Georgia Tech had split the regular season games with North Carolina and were ranked above them in the conference standings. But there's something about the Tar Heels. Maybe it's the fight song, or their first-year head coach. Maybe it's both, plus the fact that they're a potent, powerful team that features top ACC scorer Rashad McCants, along with fellow sophomore sensations Raymond Felton and Sean May. But Georgia Tech can flex their muscle as well. When the game started, the Jackets showcased sweet shooting and power in the paint.
Mohammed against Manuel in heavy traffic, forces it out and scores. Ismail Mohammed with his second field goal.
Then the Tar Heels' big three caught fire.
McCants a deep three, got it. Now Williams drops it off to Felton. Jump shot, top of the key, good for 3. McCants the rebound, fake on McHenry, put it back up, scored and draws the foul. 9:52 to play in the first half, 11-point lead for the Tar Heels.
But at the ACC Tournament, what's an 11-point lead?
Outlet to Jack, here's Tech looking to run. Trailing Moore for 3, ring the bell, Clarence Moore. 28-3 of the year for Moore. Shenser to the foul line, left side to Lewis. Marvin, three-pointer over Williams, got it. And Tech's got a chance to take the lead. Bynum circles around the top. Will going down, kicks to Elder, setting for 3, got it. B.J. Elder with 5.
The Jackets caught the Heels and then passed them by for a 3-point lead at the break. The Jackets still had the hot hand at the start of the second half.
Back to Jarrett at the right. Backdoor lob, go get it, Ismail. And the Luz and Oz come to the tournament stage.
Meanwhile, the Tar Heels were out of rhythm. For 4 full minutes, they couldn't find the bucket.
Felton coming front court on the right side against Jack. Drops it off to Julius Williams. He misses, tries to follow up, can't score, and can't get it to go. Tapped it again, loose balls, Cincher out with it. 4 taps for Carolina, and not one would go through.
Down by 11, the mighty awoke.
McCants against Marvin Lewis, holds it high, back to Felton for 3. Got it! Raymond Felton with the first three-pointer of the second half for Carolina.
The Heels caught the Jackets and passed them by.
Bounce pass to Noel, layup is good. Carolina leads 79-77.
Georgia Tech's Clarence Moore knotted the score at 81. Then with 10 seconds left, Sean May was fouled.
We got a whistle and a foul on Cincher. 2 shots coming with 9.8 seconds left.
After May put Carolina up by 1, Georgia Tech set up the last play on the sideline.
7.2 seconds left, and I pray to God that Georgia Tech misses a shot.
Catching the ball with 6. 5, back to Jarrett with 4. He'll slide through, 17 feet away. Got it! It's good! With 1.4. Inbound, stolen, Lewis! Tech wins! Jarrett Jack! And a huge play! And Georgia Tech has beaten North Carolina.
I am just so happy for them because they played their team. And I'm just so happy for Jarrett. I'm just, yes!
You know, we dribble play to try to get Ishmael a look, a lob, on the weak side. And, I didn't quite think it was open. I, got it into Marvin. And then I broke free, tried to make a play. I just pulled up at the foul line and luckily went in.
I was just saying please, and I said thank God also. It fell for him, and again, I'm very happy for him because of, again, playing in this atmosphere with all his family and friends here. It's nice. It's nice for all these players.
Interesting about college basketball, highlights always show the big offensive plays. But what wins games?
Definitely defense. Good defense. Defense!
Play defense! Play
defense! Play defense! Defense!
Fakes Julius Williams, drives, blocked away by Sean May.
Maryland's got to play defense.
Ball with a drive. Shot blocked away by Kenny Abekwe.
Defense!
Here's a steal, Wafer. Wafer can make it a one-point ball game. Wafer goes up and slams it through.
You got to play good defense.
He tries to put it up and it's blocked by Selden Williams. Here goes Bannister, knocked away from him. Scoots underneath his arm, shot blocked by Deng.
We got to play a top-notch defensive game.
Play good defense.
Good D, good D. Nice side.
Friday's third game saw second seed NC State taking on Florida State, the 7th seed.
Here we go.
Any chance for an upset?
Florida State possibly, if Pickett's healthy. They're a hungry team. They feel desperate. They feel they need a win to close it out for the NCAA bid. It depends on the status of Pickett. Obviously, without Pickett, they have a tough time.
But the Seminoles were with Tim Pickett. He's banged up with a bum ankle, but still Tim Pickett.
Here's Pickett in NBA 3. Bullseye, Tim Pickett.
Of course, NC State had some talent of its own.
Hodge to the high post, at the mop, and underneath for a layup by Benham and rolls in.
Down 7 early. Florida State started hitting from the outside.
Left side Wafer, three-point shot, open look. Bullseye Von Wafer, 19-15. Drew Wilson, three-point shot. Bullseye, Drew Wilson. Long range three ball. Finds Pickett, transition three. Bullseye. Yeah!
A Pickett stuff tied the score. And Andrew Wilson's layup pushed FSU ahead. ACC Player of the Year Julius Hodge had the Pac's last shot of the half.
5 seconds left to go. Hodge left of the key, fires the three, rattles in and out and back in. There's the horn, that's the half.
For Tim Pickett and Florida State, the next 10 minutes of basketball were crucial. A victory could send them to the NCAA tournament. A defeat would close the Pickett era without a bid to the dance.
All they've got to do is share the ball. If they move the ball around and share it and look for the open man, they're going to win this game.
So it was no surprise that the Seminoles wore their emotions on their sleeve.
Here's Pickett, three-point play in EA range, and he buried it. We're tied at 34 all. NBA 3, good shot again, Tim Pickett. Knowles lead 37-34. If there were any doubts, that's why he's first team all ACC. Pickett, NBA 3, top of the circle, ball, side from downtown Winston-Salem. That went 1.5 miles and exploded to 34. Hand in his face and all, he's made 9 straight.
Then, with Florida State up by 6, a scare for the Seminoles. With Pickett off the floor, his teammates took over.
Joyner driving against Melvin in the corner to Walaskowski. Walaskowski cross courts it away for three on the way. Got it from the right side. Wafer is hot. Too many chances for the Noles there.
Bounces to Wafer on the left wing. Hodge goes for the ball fake. Away for a three-point shot. Good shot. Can give him to a sneaker on the line. Outlet pass. Todd Galloway. The band numbers are there. Richardson stops the 15-footer. Good shot, Richardson. 51-40. Noles up 11.
Down by double digits, Herb Sendek's team needed to come alive.
Now to Hodge, drives to the elbow. To Atzor, long three, right wing. Good, Elian Atzor.
Four seconds on the shot clock. Marcus Melvin, three, hand in his face. He got it to go, and they lead 63-62. Shot clock was down to 2 seconds.
Florida State fell behind, but Pickett was back.
One bounce, finds Pickett, three-point shot. Tim Pickett, good shot! Pickett from downtown Greensboro.
But even Tim Pickett couldn't stop the Wolfpack surge.
Right side to Melvin for three. It is good.
He's a senior at 1:32 to go. Marcus Melvin breaks our hearts with a three-point bomb.
Julius Hodge sent the Seminoles packing with some help from Cameron Bennerman, who slammed home 17 points. Now for the Wolfpack, it was on to the semis.
You just got to keep playing these games. Require a total 40-minute investment. And sometimes, you get out to a lead. Sometimes the other guys do. You just got to keep plugging.
For the next 40 minutes, 6-seeded Maryland would battle number 3 Wake Forest for the right to play the Wolfpack. Everyone expected a close game.
Gray has the ball deflected, got it back a little looper up good. Turns around and lays it up with the right hand. Here's Paul back to Danilus, 3-ball on the way, boom. Takes the jump shot, got it. Spins into the lane, little 4-foot hook, good.
With Wake ahead by 4, DJ Strawberry hit a 3-pointer. Emotions ran high. A steal and a Jamar Smith layup gave the Terps the lead. But in this game, a lead was never safe.
Travis Garrison, left sideline, takes the jumper from outside, got it! 3-pointer for Garrison. Back out it goes now to Gray. Gray long NBA 3 on the way. Boom! That was a deep one from the right side. Here comes Paul, racing past the line. Stops and bounces to Strickland up with a little layup. Good! And Wake Forest is up 4, 30-26. Wake 5-2. McCray faking right, pulls up, baseline jumper, got it! And we are tied at 34. Pushes the ball quickly into forecourt, down the right sideline, and it goes to Garrison. Layup is good, and Maryland leads it by 2, 36-34.
After 5 lead changes, the first 20 minutes ended just as it should, in a tie. Sometimes, after a tight first half, the game becomes a blowout.
Paul straight ahead, long 3 going to be short. Rebound hit the floor, taken by Maryland, but then Chris Paul steals it back for the Deeks, loops it to Big E, fumble it, got it back and dunked it.
Not this time.
Peter Medley left corner. Driving in, scoops it up with a left hand and scored. Fofana battling down low with Visser. Gilchrist from long range, knocks down another 3-pointer.
Wake freshman phenom Chris Paul carried the Deeks, both inside and outside.
Paul pulls the trigger, 3-ball, zip. Chris Paul lighting it up. He's got 21.
But John Gilchrist's jumper put the Terps up by 4 with 7 minutes to go.
Heads to the basket, now wheels out, gives the ball, fakes, now fires the 3-point shot. Zip! Chris Paul delivers. Painter Bentley from the right corner with a 3. Yes!
The teams continued to trade threes. And with under a minute to go, Wake was down by 2.
20 on the possession, 26 to play. Deeks down 2. Paul head of the key. Off of the Levy screen down the left side of the lane. Here's Paul to the rack. Up for the shot. No good, foul called.
Seconds later, Chris Paul was fouled.
It's tied at 86. It's 12.9 seconds. They're going to throw it in. Chris Paul's going to grab it, take it in, lay it in. We're going to win. That's it. That's it.
Instead, Wake's Teron Downing fouled John Gilchrist.
Gilchrist fires the second free throw attempt, and it's no good. It's off the arc. Ball is on the floor, picked up. 1 second to go. They throw it, and Maryland wins it. And Maryland holds on to advance to the semifinals, 87-86.
Get your uniforms back in the hotel, all right?
Hey, good work, boy. Hey, all we needed was one. It don't matter. So we'll take it, you know what I mean? We'll take that one.
The Terps won the Friday finale. They now had 18 hours before their next challenge, the Wolfpack. Saturday dawns. Excellent and fair. Just right for some good, clean parking lot fun.
I don't know why we associate with the Tar Heel and a Wolfpack, but it's just something we do.
Some fans come for the food.
Red peppers, red for the Wolfpack.
Some shrimp cooking, sauteed in butter.
We got a ribeye that's special, that's smoked with pecan chips and mesquite and hickory.
Other fans come for the game. You have your diehards.
They got to execute on the offense. JJ's got to stay out of foul trouble, and Selden Williams has to rebound and be the landlord.
Yeah!
He's got to dominate the inside.
And your purists, otherwise known as good sports.
These are Carolina folks, but we're going to forget.
I'm a Carolina fan.
Don't
Decided to come to today's game anyway.
Well, you're a good sport. You want a sandwich?
Oh, yeah.
Then there are the chanters. Kind of worry a little about these folks.
BJ Elder, let's go, Maryland!
Wolfpack!
Wolfpack!
In the final!
Maybe it's time to go inside. Yep, it's a lot more civilized in here. Georgia Tech had reason to be excited. They had beaten top-ranked Duke at Cameron Indoor Stadium 1 week earlier. The Blue Devils hadn't forgotten.
Here goes Duhon down the left side, dumps it off for Selden Williams for easy lay-in. Back left side to Ewing. Daniel touching the ball for the first time. Down inside, Luol Deng all alone, two-hand slam.
Early on, J.J. Redick's three-pointer put Duke up by 6. But the Jackets were playing with a sense of urgency.
Back for Bynum. Thought about the three. Through traffic over the top of Selden Williams and off the glass and in. Bynum, right corner Lewis. He'll slide baseline, feed the Aussie. Layup good by Spencer.
Duke was revved up too.
The floating right-hander good. Sean Dockery down the lane.
Inspired play on both ends of the court gave the Devils a 9-point advantage.
Selden Williams gathers in the rebound. Finds Deng for the easy lay-in as he cut back door on him.
Ishmael Muhammad's inside shot sparked a Tech comeback.
Bounce pass down now to Elder. Follow-away shot like a frozen rope that goes in.
Here goes the WB. Can't get through at the right. Back out. Bounce pass. Spencer. Layup good.
When Marvin Lewis's jumper tied the score, suddenly the Devils had to watch their backs. 2 stellar scores gave the Jackets the lead.
Oh, my. Duke went to sleep at the wheel, and Ishmael made him pay for it. Jarrett in trouble. Skips it for Elder. 3 right over the top, but Dockery is good. Wow. Here he goes. He's got 13 now.
Chris Duhon's 3 brought Duke to within 2 at the break. One thing about the Duke Blue Devils, when they're behind, they come out shooting.
Dives in the paint, hanging right-hander up, won't go, tip back in by Selden Williams. The big guy working both ends of the floor gives Duke a 5-point lead here in the second half at 41-36.
But Tech hung tough.
They crash the glass. Elder's got it. Back up strong, scores, and we're tied.
With the Ramblin' Wreck on their backs, Duke elevated their play.
Duhon goes by his man, down inside, finger roll layup good. Off the top of the circle, Duhon season opening, darts down inside, beats it off to Deng, lay-in counts. Down inside, dumps it away to Deng, lay-in good.
Tech began to make mistakes.
Three-pointer right corner is in and out. McHenry's dunk follow no good.
Left side it comes to Lewis. Good change of direction. Dribble comes in, hands it off to Muhammad. Free throw line fall away, rims out, ball knocked high in the air. Horvath gets it, had it knocked away from him, and the foul on Muhammad.
While Duke seized every opportunity.
Put it up, wouldn't go. Williams tap follow good. Boy, Selden. There he is again. Has been very good.
The Blue Devils' senior captain, Chris Duhon, took control of the court.
Now he sees an opening, darts down inside, wraparound pass, Selden Williams with the lay-in off the glass, and it's a 14-point Duke lead. Goes against Bynum, spins in the paint, down the lane, finger roll layup, count that basket for Chris Duhon.
By the end of Duke's 14-point victory, even their head coach was impressed.
In the second half, on the offensive end especially, it was beautiful basketball. We almost assisted on every basket. It was one of those things where you didn't know who scored. You just knew that Duke scored, and when that happens, then some really great things are happening.
Saturday's second semifinal pit the Cinderella team in the tournament, 6th-seeded Maryland against number 2 North Carolina State.
They beat us on our home court, we beat them on theirs, so we just got to come out and just play hard, and it's definitely fresh in both of our minds.
It's turtle power, baby.
Fights the bad guys.
Fights the bad guys every time.
Whatever was on their minds, Maryland could not find the hoop.
On the baseline, gets it to Smith, underneath, puts up the shot, no good, over Hodge, and rebounds his own miss, back up, no.
Dictator Medley in the right corner, into Jamar Smith, wraparound pass to Garrison, misses the layup, gets the ball back, puts it up, misses again, and the rebound comes to the Pack. 0 for 5 to start the ball game for Maryland.
The Wolfpack, meanwhile, couldn't miss.
Eftimov from outside, 6-0 NC State.
Melvin with the basketball, drives right baseline, up underneath for the shot, missed it. Hodge on the follow-up and in. Baskets came early and often for NC State. Hodge drives against McCray, they bump, no call. Hodge spins around him, goes to the hole, jams it! And he's fouled on the play to boot. The Terps were down by 18 with 5 minutes left in the half. Things were looking ugly. 2:18 to go. Maryland with the basketball. Gilchrist left wing forces up a three, no good.
Gilchrist pulls up, fires the three, it's no good.
The Terps ended the half with flair, but it seemed too little, too late. Coming back onto the court after halftime, John Gilchrist and the Terps had a long road to travel to try and make up a 19-point deficit, so they weren't going to waste any time. Their lead starting to dwindle. NC State turned to their clutch player, Julius Hodge.
Pressure into court. Down low, wide open as Julius Hodge. Nobody within 5 feet of him.
Now outside to Hodge, open, fires for three, got it.
But Maryland had found the zone.
50-37, Wolfpack by 13. Pass inbounds, intercepted by Gilchrist. Into Smith, layup is good, counted, and he's fouled. Gilchrist fields the hot hand, goes baseline, reverse layup is good. He is carrying the Terrapins on his back right now.
And the Pack was beginning to struggle.
18 to shoot. Melvin dumps it down, side of the lane left for Hodge, backs in against Gilchrist, all the way to the hole, fires it up, and banks it, no.
Chris McCray's layup brought Maryland within 4. And on the next possession, Elian Eftimov, who was lethal from the perimeter in the first half, couldn't find the mark.
Here's Gilchrist, coast to coast, to a backway, misses the slam, and the follow by Smith is good as he goes down. Gilchrist to the right corner. No look pass inside to Travis Garrison. Fade away to the baseline, yes! And we are tied at 53!
The Pack's lead gone. Herb Sendek pressed his team forward.
Left wing to Melvin, fires for three. It's no good, off to the right. Betterman on the follow, back up, got it.
But the game belonged to Maryland's John Gilchrist.
Gilchrist launches up a 25, backs it in from just in front of the Maryland bench for three.
Gilchrist backs up, takes the shot. He's hot as a firecracker. Another three-pointer from the deep right corner.
And as the Terps closed out the Wolfpack, Maryland fans began to realize that their team would be playing for an ACC championship.
No good, ball is knocked up, rebounded by Eftimov. Back to Melvin, fakes the three, leans in, takes it off, down it's three. No good, Painter Medley with the rebound. He is fouled with 3.6 seconds to play, and the Terrapin fans erupting.
The Terps had stormed back from 19 points down to beat the Pack.
Appreciate the moment. Appreciate what you did. No team comes back from that. See, we did. So we're that team, fellas. That's our team, okay? We won that game. Whatever it took, we were willing to do it to win. And fellas, if this doesn't make us a good team, capable of winning the ACC championship tomorrow, I don't know what will. Great job, fellas.
1, 2, 3. For the team.
Yeah. It's the final day of one of the most riveting ACC tournaments ever played. Number 1 Duke, going for the 6th straight championship, will play upstart Maryland, which has not won an ACC tournament since 1984. Pretty serious stuff.
And you guys can sit there with your arms around each other and have camaraderie, even though your two teams are about to do battle.
That's right. That's right. We can. I hope you're not showing this in my hometown.
We love those Maryland fans. Yeah, we love them.
There's lots of affection out here.
Everybody's really friendly. There's a great camaraderie here in the ACC. Tell me about that. What do you think makes that up?
Everything will change when we go inside.
And, of course, some predictions.
Well, Maryland was tough yesterday, but I think they're going to be out of gas.
A lot of people saying you guys are going to be a little tuckered out from yesterday. Do you think you're going to have the energy to...
There's not a Tucker factor in college. This is big time. These guys are excited about it.
It's not about legs. It's not about being tired. We're just better.
And Maryland comes in the number 6 seed, having defeated already Wake Forest and yesterday a great game against the North Carolina State Wolfpack, winning that 85-82. And Duke gets to the championship game again, trying to win a 6th consecutive ACC Tournament championship.
The game began, and Maryland had the hot hand.
Gilchrist down the paint, dishes off inside, layup by Garrison is good. Gilchrist on the right wing, back to Kaner Medley. Here's Garrison from 3, got it! Gilchrist, stutter step at the line, throws up the shot, got it!
11-6, long throw ahead for Garrison, got the layup ahead of Selden Williams.
Chris Duhon kept Duke close.
Shot clock reaches 5, Chris drives, shovels it up, on the go, and it goes. Duhon works it off the right, now down inside, the floater is up, rolls, goes with a bounce. Chris Duhon again with a shot clock winding down, makes it 16-14, Maryland by 2.
But the rest of the Devils had trouble connecting. With Duke down by 6, Duhon got hurt. Their floor leader gone, Duke fell further behind.
Just inside the three-point line, and Gilchrist has not missed a step from last night and the day before.
Works it against Randolph, kicks it back to Garrison for a 3, and it's good. His second three-pointer of the ball game, and Mike Krzyzewski wants a timeout.
Then Luol Deng and his mates stepped up.
Here is Deng going inside of the baseline, trying to work, and Garrison turns around and posts it down low and scores over. And second field goal for Luol Deng.
Stripped out of his hands by Dockery. A 1-on-2. Dockery to the rack, lays it in, and count that bucket. And a foul on the play.
Duhon returned, and the Duke assault continued.
Daniel throws over the top to Randolph. Shot fake, up and under on the reverse. Got it blocked, got it back, and put it in.
Daniel Ewing's tough runner squared the game at 34.
Ewing jump step past Brennan, throws up the shot, got it, count it. He'll be at the line for the three-point play.
But red-hot John Gilchrist gave the lead back to Maryland. And the half ended with the Terps up by 2. Question: you're Duke, and you're down 2 at the half. What do? Answer: call the landlord. Selden Williams slammed, and Duke went on a tear.
Stops, gives it to the trail. Deng for 3. Bottom! Tried to go baseline, couldn't. Dumps it off the shell for the two-man slam. Pulls back, throws up an off-balance 3, and it's good. Now to Duhon. He'll go down the right side in the air. Hanger off the glass. How that one went in, I do not know. Here comes Duhon, speeding ahead to J.J. Redick for the lay-in.
Maryland wasn't playing badly, but each time they scored, Duke had an answer. Down by 8, the Terps slammed a couple themselves.
Lost it off his fingertips, and Gilchrist dishes off for a trailer. Nice trail by Smith, who jams it home.
Nick Kaner Medley brought the Terps within 2, but then Duke broke loose again.
Deng picks him off as J.J. curls down in the paint. Hanger up, count the bucket, the foul on the play on Strawberry. Duhon to the left, gives it down to Ewing. He'll curl into the paint with the running right-hander up, and it goes, and a whistle on a foul on the play against Maryland. Now to JJ for the three. Bottoms! Oh, my goodness, I had the perfect line, and it was dead on all the way.
Chris Duhon's inside bucket put the Devils up by 12. As Duke celebrated, Gary Williams called timeout. Sometimes a break in the action changes momentum. The Devils had been on fire. Now they went cold.
Here's Daniel Ewing, turned in the corner, down inside, tried to wrap it around, did not get the basket.
Maryland chipped away at the lead.
Shot rejected by Gilchrist, picked up by Nick Kaner-Medley. Quickly down the left sideline, 3:29 to play. Kaner-Medley for the hole, throws it up in the left hand, and got it. Duhon goes for the bucket, it's blocked away by Gilchrist, and Jamar Smith's got it back. Gonna challenge Williams, layup is good, but right past him to the basket.
But they were running out of time. It was tense for the Terps on the bench and in the stands.
They're competing, they're going back and forth. It's a 4-point game.
One more free throw. Duhon lofts it up, it's short, and it comes off the rim to Mike Jones. 39 seconds left.
Gilchrist down the right side, goes right around Daniel Ewing. Wrap around pass to Smith. This is left corner, Mike Jones with a three. It's good! It's good from the left corner, Mike Jones! And it's 75-74 with 31 seconds to play.
Still up by 1. Duke's Luol Deng hit a pair of free throws with 27 seconds left.
Right in front of him. He goes to his right side. Williams flashes out on him. He's going to take it all the way down inside. Got the foul on Williams, and the basket counts.
Duhon working outside, driving down the lane. Gives it to the corner. Redick with a fake. Rises, takes the shot. It's no good. Jones rebounds. 0.1 seconds to go, and we're going to go to overtime.
Somehow, Maryland had bought 5 more minutes. The first overtime final since 1995.
And it goes to Smith. Goes around Shavlik. Randolph throws up a runner, and he got it. Starts for the paint. Duhon reaching in. Gilchrist takes the jumper. Yes!
Down by 3. Duke turned to Duhon. But the Blue Devils' cold spell continued.
Gonna try to work on freshman Mike Jones. Jones takes him right to the baseline, and he kicks the ball out of bounds.
But Chris Duhon wasn't done.
Duhon throws one up, and Anani's fouled on the play.
Down by 2, Duke fouled fast. Jamar Smith nailed the shots. And Maryland, with an astonishing performance, had taken the tournament.
Maryland has won their first ACC Tournament championship in 20 years. And they beat Duke 95-87. And let the celebration begin.
I mean, it feels like I'm in a dream right now. You know what I mean? It happened so fast, and, you know, we just kept playing. And I just think it's an attitude and a mentality our team has that, you know, the game's not over till it's over, and we refuse to quit.
This year has been a struggle. It's been a long journey. And, you know, just to see us get to this point, you know, I mean, it's a great feeling, you know.
You know, today's special, being the ACC, haven't played here, never got close to getting into a championship game when I played, so this is really special coaching this team.
It was a magnificent performance by Maryland. And a tournament for the ages. Filled with drama, heroics, and the teams and players from the best conference in the nation.